Hello, my name is Zachary Carpenter, and this assignment is Cap 2 for the Department of Kinesiology, Health Science at California Baptist University. I'm a fourth year senior, graduating in April, and I'm taking this class, Movement Experience for Children, in order to graduate. For this portion of the video, we'll be explaining and demonstrating two introductory activities. For the first part of my video, I'll be explaining and demonstrating two of the introductory activities as explained in the instructions. First, a couple notes about the two introductory activities. Locomotor movements used in introductory activities involve the body as a whole and change abruptly from one movement pattern to another. A routine can begin with running and then change to another movement pattern specified by the teacher or chosen by the students. Supply signals for change with voice command, whistle, drum beat, or hand clap. Children enjoy being challenged by having a change with the signal. Continue each part of the routine long enough for a good body challenge and involvement, but not so long that it becomes tiresome. Running is the basis for many gross movement activities, but other vigorous activities can be used. The following suggestions or activities are classified roughly according to type and whether they are individual, partner, or group oriented. For my introductory activities, I have chosen the grade level kindergarten. My introductory activities were found on page 250 of our assigned reading. My first introductory activity is running and changing directions. For this activity, I will instruct my students to run towards the end of the gym in a straight line, and once instructed by voice command, either right or left, they will change directions accordingly. Therefore, so a student will be running after on my command. A student will run straight forward. I will say run forward, and they'll run forward. And when I instruct them to turn right, they will turn right and continue to run. And then I instruct them to turn left, they will continue to run and turn left. And if I say instruct them to turn back around, they will also turn back around and run the opposite way. Either way, the student will be instructed by my voice. I can also change this by incorporating hand claps or incorporating music for changes in direction. There are many different ways you can incorporate signals for changes in direction, but generally the students will be running in one direction until signaled otherwise to change a direction. The second activity I have chosen is running and stopping. Similarly to running and changing directions, I will instruct the student to run in a particular direction. I'll have all the children running in the same direction to avoid collision. And I will do this one particularly by music as my signal. So once the children hear the music start, they will begin running in the same direction. And once they hear the music stop, they will stop in their place. If they are seen moving after the music, then they will be eliminated from the competition. This competition will allow the students to be more engaged, and the competition also allows more excitement to be involved. In addition, I can also incorporate my signals by simple voice commands, by saying stop, or by incorporating hand claps or whistles. But the general idea is running and stopping whenever explained by the teacher or the instructor, who is me. In the next section, I will select two physical activities from chapter 14. The first activity I have chosen is jumping and hopping patterns. Jumping and hopping patterns is a health and skill related anaerobic strength movement. Skill is incorporated in accuracy and balance of the jump, and anaerobic systems are activated due to the short, intense bouts. In other words, this is a skilled movement due to the fact that they have to accurately jump over the rope and properly hold their balance and keep incorporated. Secondly, skill is incorporated through accuracy and balance, as I explained. Anaerobic systems are activated due to the short, intense bouts. So jumping at a high pace or jumping in intervals is described as anaerobic due to the fact that it's low duration yet high intensity. Jumping, we have it done in many different ways. Jumping in different directions, back and forth over a spot, jumping or hopping in and out or around hoops, jumping over or inside of individual mats, jumping or hopping back and forth over lines, or hopping down the lines. For my activity, I will have them jumping over jump ropes. A jump rope will be laid down on the ground in front of them at a moderate distance to where it is difficult for them to reach, yet they will be able to reach it. Once instructed by me as a teacher to hop, each individual student will have their own specific rope and they will hop over the rope. And once they reach over the rope, they will have completed that specific jump. The students will continue these jumps until I have instructed. We will do about 5 to 10 bouts in order to maintain the anaerobic style of training. My voice commands will be simple jump and jump. They don't need music. For this one, it's more simple to hear my commands so they properly hear the instructions and the process goes fluidly. For the second activity I have chosen is a health-related skilled aerobic fitness. My next activity is aerobic fitness due to the duration and low intensity. This is also a skill activity due to the fact that they have to accurately choose the color. And what I'm referring to in my second activity is color tag. Color tag requires aerobic fitness due to the fact that it's a low intensity game, yet it does require a long period of time. This is also a skilled movement due to the fact that the children must accurately choose the color and hop on the proper color. Players are safe when they stand on the specified color. Leaders may change a safe color at any time. Therefore, when I'm the leader, I will specify the color that I would like the children to stand on. So there will be a large gym and there will be many different color pads placed throughout. I will instruct a specific color. For example, I'll instruct them to stand on color red. If all the students properly stand on color red, all of these students will be safe in the next round. If any students land on the improper color, they will be out and they will have to come in the next round. I will specify color changes depending on my voice command. I will call out either blue, purple, red, yellow, or green, depending on the color choices on the ground. My voice commands will always be voice commands due to the fact that I had to particularly call out which color they are in. And some additional notes about programming. Take advantage of interval training with students. Most routines are effective in 30-second intervals. Longer intervals cause students to become fatigued or bored and go off task. Alternate stretching and strength development exercises with aerobic exercises is very beneficial. This approach permits students to recover from aerobic activity while engaging in fitness activities targeting other components of fitness and vice versa. Use music or time fitness activity segments so that you are free to move throughout the area and offer individualized instruction. The easiest way to time segment is to alternate 30-second intervals of music and silence. Many apps are available and allow teachers to do this on their phone. When music is playing, it signals the students and to perform aerobic activity. The silenced interval signals stretching or strength development activity. Never use fitness activities as punishment. Students should not learn to push-ups and running are things you have to do when you misbehave. The opportunity to exercise should be a privilege as well as an enjoyable experience. Think of money adults spend exercise. Take positive approach and offer students a chance to jog with a friend when they do something well. The activity allows them to visit and exercise when feeling positive. Be an effective salesperson. Sell your students on the joy of activity and benefits of physical fitness. In other words, I have shown these factors throughout my programming. I have a good mix of aerobic versus anaerobic versus along with different type of movements, using music and not using movement. This is my conclusion of my Cap 2 assignment for my movement experience for children. And this sums up my full activities and my programming for the children of kindergarten for my class and my study for this Cap 2 assignment. Thank you.